Now I had this one company that was doing quite well and had been doing quite well. I shouldn't, put it down. It was certainly enough to retire on if I wanted to. I wanted to, experiment in this food business, and so I started creating products using pre-tax dollars.
For instance, you'd been building a supplement business for over 10 years, it sounded like, and putting all this energy and time into these systems and this team and this vision. And
Yes.
then now a few people, I don't know, maybe it's hundreds of people are saying, hey, can you just make this food product that you have no clue what you're doing in?
Yeah.
Can you just stop what you're doing in the supplements or shift and put all your time and attention to making me a mayonnaise that I like?
Yeah.
And what gives you the courage and the confidence to go launch something at 61 that you had no clue, or relatively no clue?
No, I had no clue. I did not know the food business.
You didn't know how to create a manufacturer, food packing, distribution.
I had hubris. I was like, I'll show you guys
I
how
can do this.
I
Yeah.
can do this. But I was, I think another important lesson I learned was I didn't pivot away from what I was doing. I kept making the supplements. So I wasn't abandoning that as a bad idea as much as I was adding a new concept in the food space. So I didn't start a new company. I just added a new line of products to my existing company. So now I had this one company that was doing quite well and had been doing quite well. I shouldn't, put it down. It was certainly enough to retire on if I wanted to. But I wanted to, experiment in this food business. And so I started creating products using, we talked about this a while back, pre-tax dollars, right? So I would take profits from my supplement business and roll them over into the creation of new products in that same company. Rather than take, for every dollar I make in supplements, if I pay 50 cents in taxes, and it's at least that in California, and then I take the 50 cents out and I start a new company, I only have 50 cents to start the new company with. But if I keep the dollar and I just buy, roll it over and make a new product, reinvest it back in the company, then I was able to experiment and see if there was a market for these products that I envisioned being successful.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Would you recommend people starting new brands within their own company as opposed to launching new companies then?
I think, there's a good reason for trying that if it's
fits, related to
if it's related, for sure.
Yeah.
I started a coaching business within my Primal Nutrition business. And it stayed within that company. Same thing. I spent 2 years building the product before it ever saw its first customer. Probably $300,000 on resources, people to put it together, and platforms and all the things that were needed to make it a robust learning experience. And it was all within the context of my original company. So I had the supplements, I had publishing. I had a publishing company within that, and they were all in the same company. And then when I saw that there was an opportunity to succeed on its own, then I would spin it off. And then it was like I'd proven the business model, I'd proven the concept, I'd scaled it enough that I knew that now we could take it off and put it onto its own, platform and own company.